As the quarterfinals of Champions League is set to resume in Lisbon, the competing sides have been handed an extensive set of new rules to follow. The coronavirus pandemic means that the rest of the knockout features will be played in the Portuguese capital as one-leg ties in a neutral venue, replacing the traditional two-legged home and away ties in the lead up to the final. Today we take a look at the very tight restrictions the Champions League sides will be following while out in Lisbon. Like the international teams at a World Cup or European Championships, each squad has been allocated a hotel and training area that is separate from the rest of the teams. But this is no normal hotel visit. To prevent the spread of a potential virus, players are not allowed to leave the hotel unless it has been previously agreed by the club. That means no lunchtime walks or a trip down to the shops for any last-minute essentials. For the clubs that end up staying in the Lisbon for a longer period of time, such as the two teams who will play in the final on August 23, short excursions are allowed, but social distancing rules must be adhered to. Inside the hotel, players must have their own room, meaning no roommates, late night chats between teammates. The players, coaches, staff have a designated eating area within the hotel, but food must be provided by the club's nutrition team. The food cannot be handed to the players and coaches either. It must be left on the table for the players to collect. Meanwhile, all laundry must be done by the team staff and not the hotel staff or the players themselves. The Champions League teams will be doing a several round of coronavirus tests before each match to make sure that they are not spreading the virus on the pitch. Each team took a COVID-19 test before they flew out to Lisbon and also took one upon their arrival in the Portuguese capital. They will do another test the day before each match and results need to be presented to uefa 6 hours before the kickoff. There is also a temperature check and a more basic COVID-19 test when they enter the stadium on the match day. If a player is tested positive in any one of those tests, such as Atletico Madrid duo Angel Correa and Saim Vasaljico, they cannot be part of the matchday squad and must isolate immediately. Teams must have at least 13 players available for each match, including one recognized goalkeeper, for the game to go ahead. If one team cannot fulfill this requirement, the other team is awarded a default 3-0 victory. If both teams cannot put out 13 players each, then UEFA will look to reschedule the match. Each club has been allocated 210 bottles of water to use per day, while only 90 bottles of Gatorade have been rationed to the competing sides, as well as 50 kg of ice. Players cannot simply just pick one side of the pitch and go through their various drills anymore. UEFA have issued guidelines for what areas they are allowed to warm up in before Champions League matches and which areas they are not. The quick, fast drills must be done away from the playing surface on the side of the pitch, while the penalty areas cannot be used to warm up. This means goalkeepers cannot train in the goal and must go elsewhere to get used to the ball. So these are the strict extreme rules that have been set by the Champions League for the competing sides to follow. So let's wait and see what will happen in the exciting Champions League games. So that's all for now.